Hello everyone, I am Ankita Rai. In the previous turn, we have discussed about the chapter Microbes in Human Welfare, and some of the topics that we had discussed was how microbes are useful in household products, or they are useful in industrial scale and they are widely being used in it. So in this lesson or in this video lecture, we are going to discuss the further usefulness of microbes, that how microbes are important in producing certain chemicals, certain enzymes and certain bioactive molecules. So microbes in production of chemicals or acids, we are actually going to discuss the topic, and there are certain acids which are widely being used or which are widely being prepared by certain microbes or bacteria, and some of them is like the bacteria which is Aspergillus niger. It's a fungus that produces citric acid. The second one is that of bacteria which is your Clostridium butylicum, which is a bacteria producing butyric acid. The next is that of bacteria which is Lactobacillus, producing lactic acid. So this is actually the examples of chemicals or acid that are widely being prepared or widely being used by or produced by certain bacteria and fungus. The next example is that of certain enzymes which are being widely prepared by microbes. So microbes in production of enzymes. These enzymes plays very important role in our day-to-day life, and not only in our day-to-day life but also in on widely being used on industrial scale as well. So we're going to discuss some of the enzymes, and in which one of the best enzyme is that of lipase. Lipases are the enzymes which are widely used in detergent formulations. For removing the oily stains. So these are widely being used for removing the oily stains from the laundry or from the clothes. So this is one of the enzyme which is lipases. And the second enzyme is that of pectinases and proteases. These are the two enzymes which are widely used in clarification of bottled fruit juices. They are actually being widely used for clarifying the bottled fruit juices, and in order to make the bottles more clearer and softened. The third example is that of Streptococcus kinase enzyme, which is produced by a bacterium Streptococcus. Now this is a bacterium which is the source of this enzyme, and this enzyme is widely used as clot buster. So this is basically used as clot buster for removing the clots from the blood vessels of those patients who have undergone myocardial infarction leading to heart attack. That means जो भी blockage या clots रहते हैं उनके blood vessels में, तो उनके removal के लिए इस enzyme को use किया जाता है so that the passage of their blood vessels can be cleared out and the blood flow can the blood can actually flow in a regular manner. So it is actually used as clot buster for removing So this was the example of certain chemicals जो कि बैक्टीरिया या फंगस या माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स प्रोड्यूस करते हैं और इनका हमारे डे टू डे लाइफ में यूजफुलनेस होता है. एंड दीज वर द 3 डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ एंजाइम्स जो कि माइक्रोब्स प्रोडक्शन कराते हैं और वो भी हमारे डे टू डे लाइफ में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करते हैं. माइक्रोब्स आर ऑल्सो यूज्ड in production of bioactive molecules. So microbes in production of bioactive molecules. Now bioactive molecules are those molecules which are produced by microorganisms, and these molecules are in turn utilized for the welfare of human beings. So that's why they are considered to be as the bioactive molecules. We have 2 different examples of bioactive molecules that are widely being used, and first is cyclosporin A. This cyclosporin A is produced by a fungus which is Trichoderma polysporum. So this is actually produced by a fungus which is called Trichoderma polysporum, and this fungus or this bioactive molecule is actually used as immunosuppressive agent. So it is used as immunosuppressive agent in organ transplant patients. So these are basically used as immunosuppressive agents in organ transplant patients. Right. So this is the first example of bioactive molecule. The second example is that of statins. Statins are produced by yeast. So these are produced by yeast, which is Monascus purpureus. Now this statins are actually used as blood cholesterol lowering agent. तो इनका काम यही होता है कि they are actually being used and utilized for lowering the blood cholesterol. So used as blood cholesterol lowering agents. So these were the examples of bioactive molecules that are widely being produced by certain microbes or certain fungi and bacteria. So the next topic which we are going to deal with is how microbes are useful in sewage treatment, right? So the next topic is microbes in sewage treatment. Now, when we talk about the usefulness of microbes in sewage treatment, the first thing that comes to our mind is sewage hai kya? Sewage is actually the municipal wastewater that is enriched with organic matter and microbes, right? So sewage is the municipal wastewater that is enriched with organic matter and microbes. So it has actually a culmination of both the things. Organic matter भी रहता है, उसमें microbes भी present होते हैं, and that's why it is very much harmful. Sewage हमारे डोमेस्टिक होम्स या कमर्शियल बिल्डिंग्स से प्रोड्यूस्ड होते हैं एंड ऑल दैट कंबाइंस विद दी, वो फिर कहीं ना कहीं वो म्यूनिसिपल वेस्ट वाटर के साथ कंबाइन होता है, देन दैट इज़ एन एसोसिएशन ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक मैटर एंड माइक्रोब्स. नाउ द क्वेश्चन दैट कम्स टू अ माइंड इज़ कि सीवेज को डिस्चार्ज जब किया जाता है वाटर बॉडीज़ में विच आर रिवर्स और लेक्स और पॉन्ड्स, देन दीज सीवेज दे कैन नॉट बी एक्चुअली डिस्चार्ज डायरेक्टली इनटू वाटर बॉडीज़. सो द सोल्यूशन टू दिस प्रॉब्लम इज़ दैट कि इन सीवेज को ट्रीट करना ज़रूरी है, राइट? सो इन सीवेज को हम ट्रीट इस तरीके से करते हैं सो दैट दीज सीवेज विच इज़ एक्चुअली इन ओरिजिनल फॉर्म हाईली पोल्यूटिंग, वो फिर लेस पोल्यूटिंग फॉर्म में चेंज हो जाता है. सो ये लेस पोल्यूटिंग फॉर्म में चेंज होने के लिए सीवेज का ट्रीटमेंट सर्टेन प्लांट्स में किया जाता है, एंड दोज प्लांट्स आर कॉल्ड STPs विच आर सीवेज ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट्स. सो दिस सीवेज is treated in sewage treatment plants which are shortly called STPs, so that they can get converted into less polluting form. So in order to convert them into less polluting forms, they are being treated in sewage treatment plants. Now these sewage treatment plants, once ये एक बार treat कर देते हैं सीवेज को, so this sewage can be directly dumped into, इसको हम फिर directly dump कर सकते हैं जो भी हमारे water bodies available हैं, like rivers हो गया या lakes हो गया या ponds हो गया, जो भी हैं उसमें उसको dump करके उसका फिर भाई कन्वर्ट करा सकते हैं उसको लेस पोल्यूटिंग फॉर्म्स में. नाउ दिस सीवेज ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट, इसमें सर्टेन इस माइक्रोब्स का एसोसिएशन प्रेजेंट होता है, ऐसे माइक्रोबियल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस प्रेजेंट होते हैं या एसोसिएशंस प्रेजेंट होता है जो उस म्युनिसिपल सीवेज में प्रेजेंट ऑर्गेनिक मैटर का ट्रीटमेंट करता है, एंड दैट्स वाई एंड दैट्स हाउ वो सिंपल फॉर्म में या लेस पोल्यूटिंग फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट होते हैं. सो दीज एसटीपीज कंटेन्स heterotrophic bacteria. They contain heterotrophic bacteria because of which the treatment continues, and that's how they are being treated. That treats the organic matter present in the sewage. Right. So this was about the introduction of microbes in sewage treatment. Now when we treat sewage, the sewage treatment is primarily carried out in two different steps, in two different treatments, in which the first treatment is that of a primary treatment. पहला प्राइमरी ट्रीटमेंट होता है और दूसरा सेकेंडरी ट्रीटमेंट होता है. सो विल स्टेप बाय स्टेप गेट टू नो कि प्राइमरी ट्रीटमेंट क्या है, सेकेंडरी ट्रीटमेंट क्या है, और फिर अल्टीमेटली क्या ऐसे चेंजेस होते हैं उसमें जिसके वजह से कि भाई जो सीवेज है उसका ऑर्गेनिक मैटर काफ़ी कम हो जाता है, एंड अल्टीमेटली वो फिर उनकी डंपिंग कर दी जाती है किसी भी वाटर बॉडीज़ में. सो ऑल द सॉलिड्स that settles down at the bottom of tank forms primary sludge. जो भी सॉलिड्स रिमूवल के बाद जो भी सॉलिड्स आपके बचे रहेंगे और जो कि सेटल डाउन करेंगे बॉटम में, दैट विल फॉर्म द प्राइमरी स्लज, वाइल जो सुपरनेटेंट होगा, रिमेनिंग पोर्शन जो लिक्विड पोर्शन रहेगा विच इज कॉल्ड सुपरनेटेंट, फॉर्म्स द एफ्लुएंट. ये एफ्लुएंट आपका बना देता है. नाउ यही एफ्लुएंट वो पोर्शन होता है जिसको हम फिर फर्दर सेकेंडरी ट्रीटमेंट के लिए भेजते हैं. ठीक है. सो दिस वॉज अबाउट प्राइमरी ट्रीटमेंट, दैट हाउ द प्रोसेस ऑफ प्राइमरी ट्रीटमेंट टेक्स प्लेस, एंड दो मेन प्रोसेस एंड पाथवेज पे डिपेंडेंट है विच इज़ फिल्ट्रेशन एंड सेडिमेंटेशन. इसमें ग्रिट्स जो होंगे उनका रिमूवल सेडिमेंटेशन के थ्रू होगा, फ्लोटिंग डेब्रिस फिल्ट्रेशन के थ्रू रिमूव हो जाता है, एंड आफ्टर दिस प्रोसेस whatever the amount of solids that will settle down at the bottom of the tank forms the primary sludge, while the supernatant forms the effluent. Now this effluent is ultimately passed on for secondary treatment. Right. So this was about the primary treatment process. In the next lecture we will be discussing about the secondary treatment process, किस तरीके से secondary treatment होता है, and secondary treatment में कौन सा ऐसा method involve है जिसके वजह से ultimately जो सीवेज है उसका ऑर्गेनिक मैटर पूरी तरीके से रिमूव हो जाता है एंड वो लेस पोल्यूटिंग फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, एंड दैट्स हाउ फिर उनकी डंपिंग की जाती है वाटर बॉडीज़ में. सो दिस इज़ ऑल फॉर टुडे. इन द नेक्स्ट chapter or on the next topic where we will be discussing about the secondary treatment process. Thank you.